Hello and welcome to this week's Court Report. I'm Keith Schweigert. LMP sports writer John Walk couldn't be with us this week, so I'm flying solo. I'm going to get you ready for the second round of the PIAA boys basketball playoffs, which continue this week. Two Lancaster-Lebanon League teams survived the first round last weekend, McCaskey in the Quad A bracket and Lampeter-Strasburg in AAA. We'll start with the Pioneers, who will get back to action in the second round Tuesday night. LS cruised past District 2 runner-up Berwick in the first round 56-37. They'll face District 12 champ Delaware Valley Charter School Tuesday at 7 p.m. at Coatesville High School. Del Val held off District 3 sixth place finisher Gettysburg 70-62 in its state playoff opener. Del Val has a 25-4 record and will carry an 18-game winning streak into Tuesday night's clash. That run includes an 81-79 victory over perennial state title contender Newman Goretti in the District 12 title game. The Warriors also have impressive wins over Simon Gratz, Imhotep Charter, and Constitution on their resume. Del Val is in the midst of a Cinderella season. They weren't expected to win the Philly Public League championship, but they did, beating Constitution, which is a powerhouse and multiple state champion in Class A and AA. They also weren't expected to beat Newman Goretti in the District 12 final, but they did that. The Warriors have done it without any dominating big men. Their scorers are all guards. Samanj Motley averages 14 points a game, Maki Morris is at 13 per game, and Antoine Butler is at 12 per game. Twin brothers Wahim and Wade Lohman round out the starting five. Wade is the tallest player in the lineup at 6'4". LS will counter with its usual cast: 6'4" junior Ben Sandberg, 6'3" senior Matt Achille, 6'2" junior Luke Beers, 6'2" senior Connor Brown, and 6'2" sophomore Isaac Beers. Sandberg and Achilles are the top scorer, averaging 14.2 and 13.6 points per game, respectively. I think LS should be able to exploit its height advantage, but might have some trouble with Del Val's speed and its ability to spread the floor. We'll see how things play out. Turning to the Quad A bracket, McCaskey moved out of the first round for the second straight season with a 50-46 win over District 2 champ Abington Heights last Saturday. The Red Tornado will now tangle with District 12 third place finisher Simon Gratz in Wednesday's second round. That game will tip off at 7 p.m. also at Coatesville. Simon Gratz comes in with a 16-9 record. The Bulldogs survived a 63-61 overtime nail-biter with Lower Merion in the first round. They seem to be peaking at the right time, but this isn't a matchup that should overwhelm McCaskey. The Bulldogs aren't overly big. Their top scorers are all small, shifty point guard types who average around 9.5 points per game. That would be Jamal Good, Tyreek Meredith, and Johnny Eden. The rest of the scoring gets spread around over the rest of the roster. McCaskey's Kobe Gantz and Randolph Speller should be able to match up with those guards and look for Ricky Cruz and Greg Nunez to get some points inside. The Tornado hopes this season follows last year's script when they rebounded from a disappointing showing in districts to make a run to the state semifinals. If they can get past Gratz, they'll get either District 1 champ Plymouth Whitemarsh or District 11 runner-up Bangor in Saturday's quarterfinal. That's it for this week's Court Report. Remember to follow John Walk and the rest of the LMP sports staff on Facebook and Twitter for news and updates on this week's action. I'm Keith Schweigert, and we'll see you next time.